Everyone, welcome to Q&A number 4. And remember, comment down below if you want to send some questions for Q&A 5 whenever I get to that. And hopefully you got some good ones. And let's just get right into it. First set of questions come from the McBloke show all the way from 4 months ago. So, yeah, it's been that long since the last one. Question number 1, why'd you ignore my what are your responsibilities / chores around the home question? At the time frame, it was just really beautiful when you asked this question with the timing of it. Here's my thing. A lot of the times I mentioned around this time before you asked this question about my house, because I was sick and tired of hearing comments regarding my house, because it was at the absolute worst when it comes towards stress with that, and with school, and also just at the time frame. I was kind of being the good old 2000 bitch Nilsson, so just all that, coming together, and when I got asked this question, I took it more as if you were not believing me, or just thought I didn't do anything at all at this house. You just don't think I cleaned the house, you think I just sit around and let the house be like that. That's why I ignored it. Plus, I just did not want to answer any more questions regarding the house, and I still don't, to be honest with you. Number 2, are you capable of telling a tasteful ball joke? Well, I would pass by this one because you know my actual answer, but, we can't ignore them, Ian, can we? Who do you PM through the most on Discord? Counting you, Jason, and Gold, especially with, Squad, I guess that counts all as 1 or 2, so really, I guess the third person I would PM most on Discord would be JT, Red F, or Scott. Yumminess or yuckiness? Show your work. Yuckiness. Fuck your work. Do you have plans for a real life job soon? Hopefully. Looks like somewhere in August time I'll be getting it. Do you believe your life is in danger with Nick on the scene? Nah. Nick's life is in danger with me on the scene. I have so many Nilsons in my arsenal. Do you think you'll ever see Gold face to face? Yeah. What sport are you best playing at? Football. Football's always been my thing. What weather season is your favorite? Spring. It's not too hot, it's not too cold. It's like in that right temperature range in the 70s and 80s, and it's not fucking humid like this. Who do you think should get a parking space when one pays 65% of the rent? Well, I asked the same question back at you, Ian. Who's the one that read the contract and seen the 65% and still signed it? Bonus question. You said which one of your cats you hate, you love the most. Now, which one do you hate? In other words, you would eat first in the apocalypse. Well, we've got Camo or Shadow. Let's go with Camo. Next question comes from Go Nuclear. Thoughts on the current NXT roster and how they might be booked by Vince? The current NXT roster looks great, actually, because now we got actual talents coming in, immature people that can be built up, making some original WWE stars. And considering that these people are being booked by Vince on NXT 2.0, it really just comes down to the fact if Vince really fucks up with them on the main roster, or if just that they are not that good enough to handle the main roster pressure. Because if Vince is behind, all that, then, well, how could they possibly fail? Seriously, I think the future looks bright. Braun Breaker, man, I am hoping WWE does not fumble with him. Come on, you have a Steiner in you! Next question is coming from BHB. Which team do you think is the worst in the NFL? Has to go to the Jaguars. I mean, 5 years ago, they were possibly a Super Bowl contender, and already within that 1 year, they collapsed horrifically, have gone through like 2 or 3 head coaches, about to have Doug fucking Peterson. Owner is a goddamn woo. If anything, Jaguars really waste talents in like Josh Allen. Trevor Lawrence is about to get really wasted, and there's also that one player, I forget what his name was, he's either wide receiver or running back. I don't follow NFL much anymore. But I have to hand it to Jaguars. I mean, they almost went one, they pulled a 2001 Panthers, won the first week of the year, and then lost somewhere like a streak in a row. That's just embarrassing, man. Favorite women's wrestler? Bianca Belair. I've said it in the servers, but now I'm actually saying it here on YouTube. Bianca Belair's been one of my favorite women's wrestlers since last year, and she's been really gradually improving over the last year. Her microphone skills, serviceable. They get the job done. But her in-ring skills, oh yeah, those are great. Like, absolutely. Her matches have just, like, kicked up a notch. That match with Becky Lynch at WrestleMania 38 was just fantastic. Though, do I want to see Becky versus Bianca again? No, I want to see Bianca versus Asuka at SummerSlam. But it is what it is, but Bianca's going to be one of my favorites. What do you think of WWE's Next in Line? Nil. Ooh. Development program. Is it good or bad? I say it's a pretty good thing, actually. Make a lot of young people. And if they fail, they fail. If it works out, then we have our next generation of superstars and hopefully a new era for WWE. Next questions come from JT, the funniest YouTuber that is in the McBloke server. Now, I'm going to base this on people I've met in the McBloke server, not my own personal friends. And that automatically has to go to Quackle. Quackle has to be one of the best editors in that Memeable server that I've met from the Meblokes. You know, his editing is top notch. Coming from a YouTuber that has like 100,000 subscribers, he's only at like 1.33. Like, what the hell? Most of the time his commentary is just making me die of laughter. Like, he needs a lot more. It's a crime shame he has that many little subscribers, considering that all the stuff he has going for him makes him go a lot more higher. If you had to vote for the Oscar from one of your friends, who would it be? That would just have to go down the gold. The amount of characters he's played over the years for my channel, you know, dude can Willem Dafoe the shit. Who had the biggest comeback in a sports career? I'm gonna go to Alex Smith. Dude literally killed his leg, and the leg almost killed him because of infections, and somehow, someway, in 2 years, he went back on that football field. And Aaron Donald almost broke it again. Next question from Ian. Do you know the difference between apart and apart? The fuck? Next question from Gold. How do you make such memeable faces? Oh, this is where secrets come out, huh? You think you can catch me? You think you can trick me? No, not gonna happen. I don't want to give away all my secrets, but I should give away some information and see who's able to take in the info. Here's the best word of advice. It happens by accident, really. You don't force the meme. Maybe sometimes it'll work out in your favor. You let the meme become you. Memes happen by accident. If you force a meme, it'll just be cringy. You gotta become the meme. Be one with the Nilsson. What is your favorite food? Hi. What is your favorite food? Pizza. If you had a son, what would you name him? Funny you asked that. Thank you for answering that question. Hey, maybe I didn't want to share that information. And then the last question is, what is your middle name? The reason why I skipped that one is because, well, the last question answers question 2 as well. My middle name is Joseph, and I would name my son Joseph. I like the name Joseph, and, well, I like to keep it going. We got Homelander with 3, as he says, so yeah. When did you watch wrestling, and what's the reason why you got to watch it? Whew. So, I actually have been into wrestling for at least 15, 16 years. I just haven't really remembered much from watching it until around 2011 to 2013 time, because I'll be honest with you, 2007 to 2010 to 11 are just a blur. Though I do remember going to an autograph signing in 2007 where I got an autograph from one of the members of Rock and Roll Express and an autograph from Jake the Snake Roberts when he was at his absolute worst in health. And I still have them, but I'm outside. I don't feel like going in the house and getting them, so for Q&A 5, if you want to really desperately see them, I'll show them. So just ask the question, show them, show proof. But yeah. So I say I've been really into wrestling for the last 15 years. It's just I haven't been really consistent with it until around 2013 time. But even then, you know, I stopped watching for a bit around 2014 time. Until I went back into a 2016 time. And then around 2018 or 2019 time, yet again, I've just been off. The most consistent I've been back on WWE was with the Raw SmackDown interviews. And those are done now, so I got no reason to watch WWE. But the thing is, the thing that got me into it was The Rock. You know, with the DVD, which I still have to this date, never selling that. So many matches on there. And that's why I love Triple H versus The Rock for Backlash 2000 so much. It may not be a 5-star match, but personally it's my #1 match of all time. We're going personal with it. Do you have any hobbies? Yeah, YouTube. Hoping to get back into doing some drawing, because I love drawing a lot, and honestly, with some ideas I have for things, maybe I do need to start doing the drawing. What's your favorite genre of movies? Drama, action, sci-fi, you know, horror, if done correctly. I don't like that horror that's like the stereotypical. I like horror that's like Get Out. You know, build, and then have a good 20-30 minute climax, not a whole entire 1 hour one. And the last set of questions go to Ian again. Ian wins again. Well, I kind of used up all my normal questions in the previous one, so don't mind some of these being weird, please. Yeah, I'm also going to be praying. What up? The ceiling. Made much progress in moving so far? No, but we have started a yard sale, and I've made officially 3 visitors with no sales. Your mother's phone number. What's Sonny's ID code? Stance on circumcision. The fuck, Ian? What series of yours do you enjoy but won't publish due to lack of support? Oh, this is an easy one. YouTube comments without the awards. This is a series I hyped up for so long that I kept on delaying for whatever reason, and then when I finally got to it, I enjoyed it, but I cannot deny setting up my own expectations for it and hoping it would deliver, and the lack of support to it, my interest for it died, really. I would wish to keep doing it, but I decided to bring whatever failed for this into YouTube ideas. Nilson's useless YouTube ideas. And the reason why episode 2 for that hasn't came out yet, even though it's done, is because I want to get a lot of them set up. Like at least 10 ideas set up so that they can come out, you know, throughout time. I want to have multiple prepared. Because I'm learning now that I need to have multiple things prepared for my channel instead of doing once by day. But with this Q&A, it's going to have to come out today when I film it, which is, well, today it's coming out. How many days do you think the Memeable Gilson old episode will be out? Currently we're episode 49. Next episode's going to be episode 49. If I release that today, then, well, it should be tomorrow when the Memeable episode comes out. Or maybe today. I don't fucking know. Why did your Minecraft skin have blue eyes when you have brown? Well, from what I remember, they weren't even blue. They were purple. Give me that wedgie. Well, if you insist. Where did you get the Bible from in the bullied Nilson video? I got the Bible from I believe it's either I got it from a church we used to go to. I was technically in my middle school where Jim gave it to me. If not, I got it from somebody who had the last name Schultz, whose uncle plays for the Cowboys, Dalton Schultz. Yeah, that Dalton Schultz. He gave me the Bible. If not, must have gotten the Bible from someone. You said you had 2 relationships before. Prove it. What are their names? Why do you know this, Ian? What do you think your IQ would be? Over 900. I've got the big brain. What videos before I haven't seen do you believe to be truly underappreciated? Oh boy. I'll leak them if I remember. Please remember them, Nilson. Remember. I got 2. Actually, I got 3, but let's go with 3. We'll go 3 with them, okay? And I'll link all of them down below. I know you said video, but I'm gonna give you videos. First video's gotta go to People Me at the Zoo. I like it a lot. I'm proud of the clips I used and the editing I had at that time frame because it wasn't something that I usually did. Trust me, this is probably the last time I ever do stuff like that with clipping, but I liked it a lot. And yeah, second one would be the Grubhub video about single father, I think, dancing in the void with his sandwich. I like it a lot. Because it was around the time the Grubhub meme came out. It didn't exactly get the popularity I wish it did. I think I was too late to the hype train for that. But I'm still very much proud of my editing on that. Like, very, very much. Then the last one is actually the one I would actually consider to be truly unappreciated. Because even me, myself, I underappreciate it. Oh, so you like this meme, so let me ruin it for you. I hate this video with a burning passion. I was trying way too hard with this. Yet again, Nilson tried going after a meme. If not, this is, the Grubhub one is yet again Nilson, but doesn't matter. I tried going on a trend, but I was way too late to the trend. I hate the trend. That trend was fucking annoying as hell. But anyways, I just wasn't proud of the video. You know, for me, I don't usually jump the hype train for trends unless, you know, it's actually genuinely funny. This one I didn't like a lot, so I just went for it. And honestly, like I said, that's why I don't like it. Because I just found things I did to be cringy, but I cannot deny the editing in there is amazing. Even Go Sauce said the editing was great there. You know, it's something to be proud of. And he's right, you know, that's really something to be proud of. Like, the editing in there is stuff I do now. That video is weird, because anything I was doing editing prior to that wasn't like that. Anything I did after that for a bit of time wasn't the same way. I truly believe that's my underappreciated video. Do you have a hunch on where you're moving? No. Kill, ban, stay on a deserted island with, stuck in an elevator with, torture, best pals, who you taking? Crip, Nibber, Shaman, Chef Oofer, ooh, Amish. Oh, ho ho ho. See, Ian's saying this because he wants to show this to these selected people. I see your little game, Ian, and I'm gonna play along with your little game here. Oh, let's get to it. Kill, Chef Oofer. You know why I'm killing Ian, stupid son of a bitch. Ban, Crip. Dude. You crazy. Stay on a deserted island with Amish. You know, this one may be questionable. I don't know. Firstly, out of this group of people, Amish is the oldest one. Also, in order for me to survive on a deserted island, I'm about to survive with someone that's a goddamn psychopath. Stuck in an elevator with Ooh. Ooh is an annoying little shit, and I'd rather deal with him in the elevator for that whole entire time, just so then I could just hear this little kid going, wah! Torture, Shaman. Best pals, Nibber. Nibber the legend. Nilson the legend. You know, best pals. Brothers forever. Heydays. Bye nights. Are you neutered? No, Ian. Unfortunately, I am not neutered. But I bet your wife is, though. Favorite Katy Perry song? Yeah, Katy Perry. I don't care much for Katy Perry. But the only song that comes to my mind is Roar. What's the worst thing about DDB? And if you were in charge of it, how would you change it? It has to go to the belt designs. I hate the belt designs. They're just a copy and paste of the original world title. They got introduced back in 2013, and technically the real version of it in 2014. I would immediately slam down and change the belt designs. Firstly, the current DDB world title, I'd make it the Winged Eagle design. The Universal title would be scrapped out for the World Championship. The women's title designs would be drastically changed, maybe even bring back the original women's championship, I don't know. The tag team titles that are from back then, 10 years ago, that never had a problem, might I add, or sorry, 12 years ago, they'll come back. The United States Championship would just have blue on top of it. I actually like the current Intercontinental title, just add some color, add some white, and add blue where the world signals are at, and boom! That's what I would do to fix the titles. What's the weirdest subscription you have on YouTube? Funny you asked that. There's this channel that's been in my subscription feed. I don't know how it got in there, but it has so much, I don't know, just so much suggestive screams and moans and just a lot of things going on. I don't understand most of the things that go on this channel. What is your circumference?